Good morning. Hello, welcome. Do you have the courage to dream bigger than big? This is what I want to talk to you about this morning, real quick, about goals and really allowing yourself to dream and to go for and have the things that you really want. Do you know that it's widely known and understood that most people, perhaps even including you up until now, don't even allow yourself to go after or to commit to or decide to go after what you really want because you can't see how it's going to happen. If you can think back in your lifetime, how many dreams and goals have you dismissed because you haven't been able to see how it could happen for you? You have looked around, you have looked outside of you, and the pathway isn't clear. It's a foreign idea, it's a fantasy idea, and so you've dismissed it. Have you been doing that? Think about it. What did you really want to do when you were a little kid? Or, when you finished school or university, or the first big dream you had when you first started your business or got your first job? Where did you want to end up? Before life kind of started to take hold and you had the challenges and the knocks and the problems, and it didn't seem so easy anymore, and so you made yourself a little bit smaller. You made your goals a little bit smaller because you wanted to be able to see how it could happen and feel that satisfaction, knowing that it had happened. And so these big dreams, these goals, these things that really have always been a part of you, that have been there looking for you to bring them to life, have got shut down or dismissed. So think about that. You're not alone. It's okay if that has been something that at some point in your life, even just for a moment, you have done. I had an experience of this recently, actually. A couple of years ago, I sat in a seminar room and there was a really a big goal, a probably bigger than big goal, that had come into my awareness, into my consciousness. And when I look back, I actually did a video on it a few years ago, that sharing that moment, and I look back at that experience, and I wasn't consciously aware of it. And then it came to my conscious mind, and I did accept the idea. But then, as got back into the reality of business and life and family and all the little things, I didn't stick with it. And it was a huge goal. It was a massive goal, bigger than anything I'd ever thought about accomplishing before. And just recently, actually, in the last week, a friend of mine brought it back to my attention. And this is a great example of rejecting something initially, or dismissing it, or not allowing yourself to go after what you really want because you can't see how it could happen for you. Now, I'm telling you this because it doesn't matter what level you're at, what level of success. I have a very successful 7-figure company, very happy, very healthy, very wealthy, and yet I still do this. And I'm teaching you how to go after your goals and turn your dream goals into reality. But even I have to check myself on this sometimes, that I too am making sure I allow myself the things that I want, even when I can't see the pathway to get there. And so with every next level, you've got to be willing to do this. So what is the dream? What is the goal? What is the thing that you would love very much, that you've perhaps been rejecting or sidestepping or convincing yourself that it's either not the right time or it's not for you, that you now allow yourself to commit to it, just like I've done? I've reconfirmed my commitment to this goal that's, dreaming bigger than big. I love that term, dreaming bigger than big, and really allow yourself to go for it. Allow yourself to really accept the idea. The first step to anything is accepting the idea for you. The second step is making a committed decision. And the third step is, if you're not already in thinking into results, is then making a decision to book that coaching. Because that is the roadmap. That's the step-by-step process, how to turn any goal, any dream, any fantasy into reality. And it really does work for any goal. And that's what really excites me about even what's unfolding in my life right now, just as much as it can excite you, is that the process is the same, whether you're trying to turn your annual income into your monthly income, whether you want to buy a new dream house or release weight or change jobs, whatever it is, that the process is the same. And so that's why really, when I think about the new goal that I've set for myself, it's just done. Because I've used this process so many times for other goals that I once sat here and thought, that's a fantasy, I can't see how it could happen. And then now I'm living that reality. So that's the truth of it, that your job is to become aware and accept the ideas for yourself that are coming to you, to honor your soul's guidance, to honor the spiritual side of you that knows where you want to go and what you want to do next, and to allow yourself to have the things that you want, even when at the moment you can't see how it can happen. Because here's a little secret, I'm going to let you in on something. The how is not your business. The how is not your business. It's not your business. That's the universe's business. Now, there's certain ways that you work in terms of alignment and using your mind and really getting into the frequency or the vibration to receive what you want. But the how, getting caught up in the how, is not your problem. It's not for you. But setting the goal, properly using your mind, allowing the idea, accepting the idea, that's your business. So take some time today to really think about this, to really maybe take a sheet of paper and a pen and really think about, make a list of them. As many ideas as you can, dreams and goals that you've perhaps dismissed, that you've thought, well, I can't see how that could happen, or it seems too big for me or too beyond me. And get up where the air is thin. I promise you that there's not as many people up there. It's much easier to achieve when you are really dreaming big. It's much easier to create better results in your life when you allow yourself to go for more than you think is possible for you. And for me, the greatest gift that I get every day, being a coach and a mentor to my clients, is seeing them achieve the impossible. Seeing people just like you achieve goals that they once never dreamt was possible for them. If I can do it, you can do it. Have a great day. I'm Karen Brook. Bye for now.